that and
okay,
find
so
out
we start.
how
we can have one meeting
set up.
how we proceed with this, please.
Yes.
Paul.
Well, again,
Can we resolve to perhaps have the answer in email to us afterwards, so we've got some really good guidelines?
I'm sure the staff will let you know.
The point is, a lot of this work is already going on. I mean, I've got a meeting tomorrow morning with the chief inspector.
No, with the
I've
best,
got lots of
best
things going on, and it would be nice
will
to as part of this working
with the best will in the world, though. We're now at 8:30 on a big agenda. Our meeting finishes at 9 o'clock, and although these discussions are really important and fascinating, we don't have the time to transact this amount of business to discuss the terms of reference of working groups. So we can resolve to have the working groups, and then we will have to decide exactly what they will entail sometime after. So I'm not trying to be pushy about it, but it is 8:30, and we might struggle to get all our items in, and I don't want items to be rushed through at the end, because I think that's a shame for everybody. If we go to item 42, we have the civility and respect pledge. Now, you have to see the attached report for consideration. I'm not quite sure how we go about that. Is it something that everybody has to fill in?
No, the initiative has been developed by now and the SRCC to try and improve behaviours within the sector.
Yeah.
I think over 1,000 councils have now signed the pledge. It's like temperance society, the report that you have there is the standard template that is provided by those two organisations. And basically, it's just requesting council to consider passing a resolution to sign up for the civility and respect pledge. There are some things you have to do within it. You can either agree to do it now, or if you're I've been asked about training programs and stuff like that. If you feel that you don't have enough information, there's plenty of information on the website. You can bring it back to council at a later date, or ask a committee or working group to review it. It's entirely up to you.
Okay. So if we were to go forward with this, then we can just say unless somebody's against it, we can propose adopting this, and then that means we've all agreed to that civility and respect.
Quickly speaking, in support of it, it's very much already covered by two of our existing policies and one we've just adopted, and to accept it and to pledge it would obviously be stating that we're in line with those things, which are completely, like, you just can't not agree with them effectively when you read through. The essence of apprehension is that we create these policies and things like that. This is simply a pledge. It's something that says that we sign up for that, we're on board with it, we recognise the role, and we wish to proceed in this manner, in line with all policies already in place.
Can I just say something? Paul has kindly confirmed a question that I put to him earlier about the second item. Our council has put in place a training programme for councillors and staff. So I asked Paul to confirm, was that referring specifically to civility and respect? In other words, go on a course to be a nice person? Or was that a general training programme for councillors covering all aspects of being a councillor? And Paul's confirmed that it's all of that. So it's not actually a training course. It's the whole thing. Just to make that clear.
I was going to say, if nobody wants to speak against it now that question has been answered, does somebody want to propose this? You sign up for it. Thank you, Linda. Does someone want to second it? Thank you, Mark. Everyone in favour? If you in favour
on that basis now.
I think this is excellent. Thank you very much. That was carried unanimously, I think. Right, item 43. Right, revised meeting calendar. Including dates for finance officers. I felt like we'd already done this, but of course we talked about it
Yeah.
previously.
Yeah, so basically, I think we agreed that when the Finance and Ops Committee set up, that will be from 6 till 7:30, and then planning will go in after 7:30 for hopefully half an hour.
That sounds very good. Do we have to vote on that, Paul?
No, that's fine. Then planning's after finance and ops.
Okay, thanks for that. Thanks for this discussion to get it sorted. Item 44. How many members we currently have? We've got filled up. Do we need to find 3 more members then?
What, for the town trust?
For check, no, it's just the bank
We
mandate.
went over that, yeah. Linda, Gemma, me.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're the town trust?
No, we're
No,
So it's just bank mandate.
Bank
Oh,
mandate.
sorry,
People just like checks.
sorry.
Yeah.
Gemma, Martin,
No, it's not Gemma.
No, I'm not.
Tim, Linda and Charlotte.
Hang on a second, before we get, I've got item 44, bank mandate.
Yeah.
Tim, Linda and Charlotte.
So,
Sorry.
if we already have Linda, would anybody else like to be one of the signatories? I think it can be done remotely, they say.
I don't mind.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you don't have to go into the actual bank.
Oh,
Even though we do
it's
have
all
several
right.
banks in our high street.
It's done
We
online.
can do it online. So we've got Linda, would anyone else like to
Don't mind
volunteer
doing
to
it.
do it?
Oh, Tim did it.
Is it Gemma?
2 more, please.
I'll do it.
Excellent, thank you, Martin. 4th person?
It's Charlotte.
Charlotte's literally.
Charlotte, that's
Yeah.
fantastic, well done, thanks. Right,
I know.
item 45. 4 members to act as town trustees. Do we actually have the 4 already? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Excellent,
Gemma, me, Martin and Mike.
excellent.
It's to nominate.
Do you want to have that?
Yeah, do we need to,
Yeah.
No? This is an honour.
No, no, I saw it.
Was it me, was it?
You're on that.
I'm on
So
that.
who was the
Can
last
you
one?
use that to your advantage?
Yeah, that's not
Right.
Yeah, you just, well, because you are actually the representative, the whole town council is on our trustees. You'll just be working through the committee, so as long as council's happy with that.
Happy with that? Thank you, everybody. Item 46. So we've got planning, and they never ending. Right. So first item. I'm sorry.
I was just going to propose, Sean and I were talking about it earlier, we've got a planning meeting
Planning committee in 2 weeks' time.
absolutely right, and as we're short on time,
Yeah.
I might propose to push it to the planning meeting.
Well, now, the only thing I'd say is some of these applications, I haven't checked all of them, it may be too late to comment in 2 weeks. That's why some of them are on this agenda. Now, I definitely know the first one, which is an interesting application. That does not have to be discussed in this meeting, so that can easily be without a planning committee. I haven't checked the others, to be honest. I personally, I don't want to prejudice anything, don't think the rest of them are that contentious. But if anybody feels they might be, say. But I've definitely been in favour of deferring the first one to the planning committee to be held in 2 weeks. Is everyone happy with that? Because the planning committee can properly.
Yeah, it deserves the time to be considered.
Can we just get on record though that previously, and I think it still stands, that there was an objection to this, just to get on record now. I know you've got to run over it again, but
that's
just to
it's
get
kind
that on
of like-
record now.
I wouldn't say it's a case of putting on record, it's just the fact that we're not making a comment at the moment, it's going to our planning committee to
I think to make that.
we don't have to make a comment, and the thing is, the point is the planning
It
committee.
is worth noting that the first item has received, it's received more written objections to planning than any other planning application they've seen.
Absolutely.
So just give you an idea of how important it is locally.
Yeah. But then that's why I think we can all agree it's excellent at planning, spend a bit of time on it, and hopefully we can do some work to produce a good stuff. So I'm going to move on, and now that's been referred to the second application, which is also quite a contentious one about the beach T1 and line T2